Hey, you guys, we are back to do another review of 90 Day Fiancé. So let's go ahead and get into it.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Chloe family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, co-ed kin folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife, Courtney. I'm coming.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
When y'all gonna reunite for that
I don't
Supremes?
know. I'll let you know.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel's all about relationship reviews, entertainment, and it's all about famous rants. And tonight we're gonna be talking about 90 Day Fiancé. And they write down the songs. Diana Ross, Whitney Houston. Hey, who are you?
Whatever. So if you're brand new to this channel and subscribe yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Pay no attention to him. If y'all say, show him your 6-pack.
You y'all want to see my 6-pack?
Not your 2-liter gallon. Show him your 6-pack. And so go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And the tees that we're wearing, you should see them along this video somewhere where you can purchase. And don't forget, you guys, I don't know if you guys have signed up for our virtual mixer, which our first one will be tomorrow. It's going to be pre-recorded, so it won't be airing tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to go over there and we're going to mix and mingle, chat. So, but yes, we need what, baby? More guys.
We need some more guys, man. All you women come on the platform, and it's not enough guys, man. We need some more testosterone on this platform for this mixer, man. Y'all come and mix on these lovely women. You know what I'm saying?
They are gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a lot of lovely women that's gonna be on this mixer, man. And y'all gonna be missing out, guys. I'm telling you, man. If you're a single guy looking for companionship, sign up for the mixer.
Yep.
Come on, man. If you can sign up, you get you one of these.
Not me.
One of these.
Not me.
I'm not you. I'm saying a woman.
You talking about one of these? Like I'm sitting up there, they made 100 of these products or something like that. I'm just one in a million.
Yeah, man. Y'all all women the same.
And so is all the little chubby men. So let's go ahead and get into it. So it starts out with one of the saddest things that we got to talk about on this episode is David and Sheila. So they woke up and come to find out that Sheila mama passed away because she fell through one of the cracks in the house, right?
Yeah, it's like something was nailed down all the way, and I think she was trying to go up the steps or something and collapsed, and she fell through.
Yeah.
And they woke up the next morning and found her just laying on the floor downstairs.
So, of course, Sheila took it bad. I mean, I'm glad David was there to console her. Yeah. You know, he got a chance to see the mom before she passed away. But it's very unfortunate on how she did, you know, because the place that they were staying was had been destroyed by the what? Tsunami?
Typhoon.
Why you gotta look at me like that?
Tsunami.
I know.
And typhoon is totally different.
Okay. But it got damaged by the typhoon, and so it was already pieced together. And we saw what she was sleeping in upstairs, and so anyway, that's so unfortunate. Condolences to Sheila and her family. Yeah. And shout out for David for being there for her support. Yeah. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah, it really was to lose your mother like that. You go to sleep one night thinking everything is okay. The next morning you wake up and you find your mom on the floor downstairs.
And evidently she may have passed away on impact, or maybe she suffered and they just didn't hear it because they said they didn't hear it. Yeah. So in their culture, it's customary for somebody to go and be with the body, 24 hours after the passing away, after the death. And so she's gonna sit, and then her dad is gonna go the next half. And but she got to take David. She wants David to go back to his room, so she's gonna go with him to go back to his room and have her son to sit with, his grandmother.
Yeah, like I said, man, I hate it for Sheila and her family, man. I hate it for her dad because he had to bury his wife, and her son had to bury his grandmother. It's just so unfortunate the way it happened, and so like you said, my condolences go out to Sheila and her family, and like they was trying to talk to her and whatnot, and you gotta understand Sheila, like she's in shock, she's zoning out, and which is understandable,
right?
And like she was saying in the confession, she can't give David the attention he needs right now because of the situation that happened with her mother, and it's totally understandable, man. So I just hopefully she'll get over this and be strong.
So the day of the funeral, they going, and David said it's like a parade. Is of course, it's very different from him. And like we drive cars to go in the procession.
I thought they do that in New Orleans, don't they?
Wow.
I think they do a parade, and and I think I know they do something down there in New Orleans, when it comes to funerals and whatnot.
I think that's maybe,
I don't know. I just see them walk behind stuff, playing trumpets and stuff. I think they do.
Well, they celebrating like a wedding or something
No,
like that.
I think it is the funeral.
I don't think they do all funerals. I think they have regular funerals.
I know they do, but
certain ones.
Yes, oh yeah.
But so he said that he never seen nothing like it before. He felt when they were talking to Sheila in the confession, she said she feels like she fell short of her mom's expectation of her, and it just makes it even more heartbreaking to watch that. So let's see. Yeah, that was pretty much it. We didn't get to see much of that. And I'm glad that they didn't show the mom in the casket. They showed some respect.
Yeah, they did. Unlike somebody else.
Who? Someone they ain't show respect.
Bill Collector.
Oh yeah, they ain't showing the casket. They show her passing away.
Right.
So let's move on to Jasmine and Gino, honey. Y'all favorite people y'all want to see on the TV?
Apparently not, because somebody else is coming back on TV. Oh, they'll stand there trying to pose. By the water and stuff. You need to sit yourself down. So we were talking about Angela, man. I think y'all bring her back.
What is called the final resort?
The last resort.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Her last resort was last season. Okay. She was on them. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. When I saw that, it just kind of like
Angela, Big Ed, and his
y'all let it go. I'm like, Elsa was the name from Frozen.
Let it go.
Just let it go, man. Y'all can't let that thing go. Y'all can't let it go.
What thing?
Oh, they think they're famous, man. Come on, man.
That's what's funny, that a lot of reality TV think that they're famous. Because the audience make them feel like that.
Oh, we do recognize it on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Granted, but they're not like famous for a gift per se. You know what I'm saying?
And they are.
Look, they just chose to be. They chose to be on reality TV and play a character.
Angela probably see us and who y'all supposed to be?
We the one famous girl.
Hey, y'all famous, y'all just YouTubers.
Look, we famous, honey. We built this from the ground, started from the bottom. Now we're here. No,
all I'm gonna do is sit here arguing with extras like y'all.
Oh,
jeez, dang, Angela, you ain't gotta be so cold.
So let's move on. So Jazz and Gino, they go into the shop. They buying a necklace for her sister because it's her sister. What's her name? Liz, I think, birthday.
20th birthday.
And somehow it divert from the necklace to Gino's like, Jasmine, like, pull out them rings. Let me see them.
Jasmine, this is not about you. This is about your sister. Why do everything gotta be about you? Let's see the ring. Ooh, look at this ring. And you can see Gino, he get real uncomfortable. Man, we ain't coming by no rings. Ain't that time yet.
You promised me a ring before. You promised me a ring.
We gotta get the K1 visa approved.
What's taking so long? It's been 12 months.
It takes time.
Gino, no, Gino. It should take that long. You need to hire an attorney.
I did it because you gotta
take your money and hire an attorney.
My money?
Am I not good enough for an attorney?
My money?
That's right, Gino.
Give me the money. I'll get the attorney.
No, Gino.
We ain't getting no ring.
I want this ring.
He walking out the
I don't know. He don't love me like that.
Why
And
do she always cry?
it went down like that.
Well, she always played the victim. She's always crying. If they need what you call them people crisis actor.
Oh, a mourner.
Yeah, she'd be a good one right there. You know what I'm saying? A titty.
And don't know
A titty.
Then no tear come out.
It can't come out while that work she does.
No, right? And the people behind her looking.
What's wrong with them crazy people?
And the salesperson, she like, oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, well,
she looking.
If I get this sale, it'd be worth it.
So they going out. In the next scene, they're going out for Leah's birthday. Gino was asking Liz how does it feel to be 1 year wiser. Of course, she didn't understand him. So Jasmine translated, and so she said it, and I think she said it feels different or something like that. But Jasmine gonna tell Gino, why you? That's a dumb question. Like, what does that mean? So anyways, she's still in her feelings toward him. So they go to a out like at a park, and they get on this cute little bike thing or whatever. So each one of them has to pedal in order for it to go.
Man, that ain't cute.
Why?
If I got to put some work into pedaling to make
I
things
thought
go
you got
forward,
hit. What happened to that?
What
happened to that?
That's leg work, man.
It don't matter. What happened to that?
Don't stop. Hey, jiggly jiggly.
What happened to that? You can't see it.
Jiggly jiggly
Jiggly, jiggly, jiggly. So anyway, so they get on this bike and all that stuff. So they talking, and Gino, Jasmine was still riding, and Gino was getting there. She was saying, "Come on, Gino. You get tired." And so she said something about him being an old man or something, and then he said, "I ain't no old man." And then they got onto sex, and she said she faked the orgasm. You lie. You want to chime in? Okay. So anyway, you lie. You lie. She said, yes, I do. Then came, and he said, you can't fake that. Yes, you can. And they just going back and forth. And then she said, I'm just playing. And Leah's in the back. Like, I don't know if she heard all that, because I know she don't speak no English for real.
Gino, a woman can fake it real well. Trust me. I heard all the stories about guys who, she did. And one was like, nah, I heard all the stories, so they can fake it pretty well.
So the next scene, they go and get ice cream. And so here go what? Gino pulling out what?
A ring. I said, Gino, you can't be falling for the fake tears, man. That's why she do it, because all she got to do is cry, and she know you're going to cave in.
Eventually get mad, come back, apologize somewhere, and all that stuff. So he gave her a promise ring. It ain't the real thing. It's a promise ring. He said he promised to give her more meat. He promised to be patient with her. He promised to, listen to her, not get so mad, and all that stuff. Whatever.
Isn't me? But it seems like every episode, she's starting to look more and more like Kim Kardashian.
On her confessional.
Yeah. Is that Kim Kardashian?
She want to be a part of the family.
And that's why she trying to get over here. She gonna slide in. She gonna kidnap one of the Kardashians and take their place.
She wanna when she kept saying that, she said, you need to hire an attorney. It's taking too long. He said you got up to 13 months or something like months. That. Yeah. And I think she said it's been 12 or almost 12. And she like, I'm ready to come to America.
Why?
Why?
Pump your brakes. I know you're gonna get over here. You're gonna dump Gino. You're gonna find you a sugar daddy with more money, and you're gonna be with that sugar daddy. And
don't forget, in her confessional, she the producers asked did she like the ring, the previous ring he gave her, and she didn't really answer, but
she said she kept her.
She lost it.
She lost it, but and I think they said, what ring you got on now? That's for my ex-husband or something like that. She keeps that ring on because she said it looks better. And Gino said, why you got your ex-husband ring? That ain't right. What if I wore the necklace my ex gave? How would you feel?
Huh? You got a necklace from your ex?
I'm just saying.
Huh?
I'm just saying. If I wore it, how would you feel?
Y'all got to understand that what's her name? Jasmine play mind games.
Yeah,
she's very manipulative. She's cunning.
Yeah.
She's crafty.
she-
gaslight you.
She got the right one with
Yeah,
Gino. She got the right one.
Because she be playing them mind games. She'll flip a story around in a hot minute.
And that's why, what's his name? Her ex is staying in the
Yeah.
same building.
I don't know.
Well, that's why he probably dumped her, man, because she can't do that to him.
Yeah.
But she can do it to Gino.
Yep. So let's move on to Statler and Dempsey. I like Dempsey. I just put her in my little pocket.
Yeah, Dempsey. There's something about when I see her on screen, make my heart flutter. Not like that, but she's like a little ball of joy. You know what I'm saying?
She really is. Dempsey, if you watching this, girl, we like you. Now I ain't saying nothing about Statler, but I'm just.
I like Statler too. Yeah. She has this weird. I like them both, but they got this. Statler has this weird kind of energy, you know, this nervous energy.
She totally a Seinfeld, female Seinfeld, like period. So anyway, so Statler said that it was they waking up the next morning. I think they slept in separate rooms, but Statler was saying how cold it was in there. And she, she looking out the window like where am I? She dazed out, she zoned out, she's like I'm uncomfortable. This woman ain't got no such and heat, and it's freezing. I'm not used to this. So yeah, she's just all in like zoned out.
Yeah, Dempsey is a country girl, not a girl, country girl. She out there getting firewood and hay and wheelbarrows and stuff.
And look, Statler letting, okay, then you gonna go get the wood.
Look out the window. Okay, what's going on out there?
So when you ain't about that life, you ain't used to that stuff.
Yeah,
and
Statler ain't about that life. You think Statler's about that life since she was from Texas, right?
She like bugs.
Yeah, but no, that's real country.
Yeah, okay,
that's real country.
Look, we be pretending.
Yeah,
they be for real.
Yeah, firewood early in the morning. A wheelbarrow. You can tell that Dempsey worked for him, man. She got some thick arms, man.
Oh yeah. And then she said that she liked that life, like being away from everything. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and she just love it. Now, Statler is a city country or city girl, and she's just not about that life. I wouldn't either. I definitely wouldn't either.
Yeah, you gotta go outside to the outhouses and like I said, no central air, central heat, and in the boonies, no stores nearby, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. If some of us travel somewhere and we ain't got no internet, no stores nearby, you know what I'm saying, the cable go out, we can't even survive.
Especially you. We was in Mississippi one time, and Verizon network went down, so she couldn't use her phone on her internet went down, so it was like 4 or 5 hours, the whole system was down. Talking about somebody being cranky. I never in my life seen somebody so angry because the phone wasn't working.
You never seen nobody in your life angry.
Not like that on the phone.
Okay, yeah, clarify. Somebody seen people angry.
Ooh, yeah. Internet got you spoiled.
Let me tell you something. I am a content creator. So I wanted to make sure I create all the content and be able to upload it.
You got a little attitude of the Verizon woman too.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. I didn't go.
I think she gave me a blanket answer.
I didn't even go to the store. I didn't want to see the aftermath. Oh, God.
That wasn't that bad. But anyway, let's move on.
I know you lying.
I wasn't no bad with no Verizon.
Well, I took the brunt of it. Okay,
well then. Good for you, because I take the brunt of all your foolishness.
I said, ooh, man. I said, calm down, man. Stupid phone. Threw it down. Oh, my God. Please arise a satellite. Please boo.
So, anyway, we'll talk about his stuff and all his anger episodes, child, on another show. So, Dempsey was saging the house because she said she liked good energy. She liked all the positivity and stuff like that. So she was saging the house. And of course, she saged round in the area of Statler's JJ because she said, child, that thing done been through some things, honey. Get all the bad energy up out of there because they never seen a lot of people.
And she's right. Dempsey was right because when she put the sage down there, it started to get real smoky.
So anyway, Dempsey was saying that she gave her life story, her back history, and saying they was part of a carnival. You want to talk about that?
No, basically, like you said, you hit it right in the head. She was part of the carnival. They moved around from city to city, town to town. I think when she was 16, her older sister was, she's one of 3 sisters, and her older sister passed away of carbon monoxide poisoning. You know, she went to sleep, never woke up. So after that, Dempsey said she wasn't the same. Until Dempsey said herself, she was. Let me slow down. Dempsey herself said she wasn't the same. So she left home at the age, what, 18?
I think so.
18. And she just went from, house to house. She was basically a vagabond, house to house, couch to couch, until she met the guy, Ben. He owns the container company. And what his company does, they take old containers, recycle them, make them into living quarters. Like, you go little hotels or Airbnbs, and you go stay in these containers. So she works with him. Ever since then, she's been working with him.
So we wanted to rent them with the container.
Yeah,
it was Tennessee.
Right? It was in Tennessee, and they sold out. And we go try to go in the wintertime, and it's like it's on top of the mountain. You look down, and the view from the containers, and it looks so relaxing. You know what I'm saying?
But then
we're gonna try to do it this year, God willing.
But then I was like, ooh, child, maybe like Statler. Ooh, it's so tiny here, so tiny. You walk in, ooh, what I'm gonna do with myself? Because y'all know she ain't know what to do with herself because she's not used to them.
But some of them quarters had like 2 or 3 containers stacked on top of one another, so they're kind of big. Once you kind of put them together.
You can go upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs and downstairs.
Not the container we were looking at. I mean, it had an upstairs.
Yeah,
I don't think it had a downstairs.
But I used to think Dempsey stayed like one container.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see. Like I was saying, Statler was freaking out. She was saying, "Ooh, who is that?" So a lot of noise, lifting up the blinds. They up there doing construction work and stuff. She said, "Ooh, I ain't got no shower. Or if I go out there, I got to go outside to shower. Then, I hope I don't have to boo boo because if I do, then she gonna see me, and then I don't want to be out there and she see me and da. So she just freaking out and stuff because she's just not used to that. And she also said, she don't know because her lease would be up in a couple of months, and she was just gonna go and move in with the girl without telling the girl she was gonna move in with the girl, and then sitting up here looking at her living arrangements. I don't know if she gonna make it.
Statler, you move too quick, honey.
Statler,
yeah, you move too quick. Chill, man. Get to know this person. You know what I'm saying? And after that, y'all sit down and talk about living together. But she moves so quick, though, man.
Statler is on a time crunch because she's not trying to renew that lease. And so, of course, she's trying to hurry and get to know the girl so she can move in.
Like you always tell me, this all stems from childhood. She was Statler was adopted. She was abandoned. And she been cheated on. So she got a lot of trust and abandonment issues. So when she sees somebody she likes, she try to latch on to them and stay with them. And I think that's the reason why she moves so quickly.
So in the next scene, you got Dempsey is showing Statler around the place where she works at. And so she get a chance to meet Ben, the owner. So, he hugged Dempsey. I was like, okay, then, man, you like it, Dempsey?
I'll be honest with you, that's what I was thinking. I don't know how old Ben is, but I wonder him and Dempsey had something going on.
Yeah, I don't know if Dempsey just said, hey, I'm straight women, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe she done dipped around in the men. I don't know. Right. But yeah, he was like, oh, I miss them hugs. And
Statler, she was standing back looking, okay, all right, that's a little too long.
Okay, yeah.
A little too long.
He was hugging. So, he was asking them, how they met. Statler was saying they met on the app and explaining it like that. In his confession, he was throwing a lot of shade. He was like, ooh, I don't know about no cyber. Then I don't know about no cyber dating. And then you talking about coming across country. And he was just, ooh, they like chalk and cheese. He was just throwing a lot of shade.
That's the reason why I kind of wonder have him and Dempsey fooled around. Yeah. Because he was throwing a lot of shade. He was throwing so much shade, I had to go get a jacket because it got cold. That was a good one. Thank you very much. But yeah, he was throwing a lot of shade. I was like, okay, he must have the thing with Dempsey, man. But go ahead.
Yeah, he really was. So even, with he was saying, ooh, Dempsey, she just so giddy and all that stuff. What I could see y'all energy and stuff. And, he was like, I think he kind of pegged it that they've been intimate. He was like, ooh, y'all just met. And so she was like, well, Dempsey was like, yeah, we kissed and one thing led to another. was saying to myself, dude, you kind of getting in their personal business.
Yeah,
Are you not?
are you
Just
her
weird.
boss or are you her brother or something else, man? Because you're right, he was digging a little deep in their
Yeah.
relationship, man.
And he was like, I know I move fast, but dang, that was real fast. Like y'all just met. It
Yeah.
ain't been 72 hours.
That statement right there told me a lot. I said, okay, this dude either had a thing with Dempsey or he got a crush on Dempsey because when you say, "Ooh, they moving too fast," okay, all right, that's not your business. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I understand you took her in and whatnot, but did you take her in as a friend or was it more than friends? You know what I'm saying?
Now it's one thing you want to be concerned about a person, but then to dip into their sexual life, and normally good girlfriends do stuff like that to their girlfriend, to their friend, female friend or whatever, but not like that. He just was coming. It was just a weird vibe.
And not just that, I can understand him being concerned if Dempsey didn't have her dad around, but she still has her dad around. You know what I'm saying? Her dad still, she still looks up to her. Like Statler said, Dempsey's dad is Dempsey's best friend. So yeah, so I just like that.
Chill, Ben.
Yeah, chill, Ben.
So anyway, in the next scene, you got Dempsey making dinner. She love to cook. She's a cook. She actually cook at where she work at. And so it was some raw garlic there. This scene was funny. And so, Statler, she was like, I like garlic. And then Dempsey was like, you gonna eat it raw? And Statler was like, I take it raw. I think she was being nasty.
Yeah, she was. I like it raw.
Yeah.
I like it raw. I think she listened to the ODB, Old Dirty Bastard.
Oh. And so anyway,
you know what I'm talking about? The song? Okay.
Not the song, but I do know who he is. Yeah. And so anyway, she ate it. This was awkward.
Yeah, it was.
She ate it, and she just like, I guess she know what to expect. She was like, it's hot, and she just.
I wonder is raw garlic that hot? I never had raw garlic.
It's strong.
It's
very strong.
Have you ate raw garlic?
I had the minced garlic, but I haven't just eaten raw garlic, but in the grocery store they sell it, it come in the cloves, and I chopped it up, and it's strong. Okay. So I can't imagine when she was eating it, and it probably stayed in her mouth for like weeks. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine I know when I eat garlic, and I don't eat it like that, but it can stay in my mouth for a couple of days.
It makes sense then. That's why vampires don't like garlic because it's spicy and strong. Makes sense now.
Because they can't suck the blood.
Okay.
So anyway, I thought that scene was fun, and Dempsey just bust out, started laughing, So anyway,
that's why I like Dempsey. She finds the joy in life. Man.
I like to hang out with her, honey, because she can laugh at all my jokes, girl. Make me really feel like I'm something. So anyway, so she was laughing and everything, and Statler wanted to bring up the conversation because when she was in. She was not Venice, which in Thailand. Yeah. She just felt a little insecure. She felt like, she was not, they wasn't communicating and stuff like that. And so she was like, well, I was busy. I didn't have no Wi-Fi, and I couldn't communicate with you like that.
Well, that tells me you don't need to go to Thailand then. No Wi-Fi? Stupid phone.
So she had no Wi-Fi and stuff. So, Statler brought up the fact and said, well, I didn't know if you was entertaining other people. And this was like, no, I wouldn't. She was like, I didn't, know if you was cheating. She was like, oh my gosh, I'm a little offended that you would think that and say that. No, I wasn't cheating. And so she was saying, well, you wasn't communicating with me. And Dempsey was saying she's not a cheater. And she asked Statler, did she cheat?
Statler said, yeah, she cheated, you know what I'm saying? And so when Statler told Dempsey that, Dempsey, it was a red flag for Dempsey because she didn't know Statler ever cheated before. And like Dempsey said, she's loyal. She don't cheat like that. And so she gave a little pause when she found out about that. And so Statler started crying because she felt bad. She felt embarrassed and shame because why question somebody? And like she said, I'm putting my past relationships on you. So she then started said, maybe I'm not healed from my past. And she started crying. And I'm glad she kind of recognized that. You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
good observation.
Yeah. I'm glad she recognized
That's
that.
a good observation.
And like I said, I like these two. Okay,
Mhm.
I really do like them. You know what I'm saying? I just, cause I'm like, okay, they entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm glad she kind of, it's like it dawned on her. She's like, God, I'm not healed from my past, and so hopefully she learned from it.
So let's move on to Chad, Violet, and Riley. Now I know some of y'all was Team Violet.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
What? Hold up.
I don't like Violet.
Yeah, Riley, he's aggressive. Look at him. Oh, they're standing tall in the black.
They didn't say
I
that.
know. Well, you might as well. I said, man, what shocked me, man. I said, what? I ain't know a lot of people didn't like Riley.
Wrong for that. He shouldn't have did her like that. He was wrong. And I was like, okay.
All right, Violet, you got your little fan club over here, Violet, with your big booty.
They don't like Riley. So the producer's talking to Riley. He said it's been first of all, he said it's been 3 weeks since he been in Vietnam. He said that him and Violet haven't spoken. In fact, she blocked him. He blocked her.
The good old block game. Who block is stronger.
Okay.
We used to do that back in the day.
You never blocked me.
I did. I blocked you because sometimes I block you. So if I block her, that tells me, she might not call. Because, sometimes it give me a false sense of security. You know what I'm saying? If I block you, if you don't call, I'm saying, the reason she didn't call because I blocked her. You know what I'm saying? But if you do call and block you, that's even better. But I used to don't block her because I don't want to get my feelings hurt. Because if I don't block you, you don't call. If you don't call, my feelings be hurt. I was like, God, leave. So I'm going to go ahead and block her. So I act like she did call. It's a mind game. It's a mind game.
But we don't play them games now. We married. We don't do none of that blocking and stuff. So but yeah, we don't block each other, child. Don't even play like that.
But I had to give you credit. Your block game was strong, man.
I block you all
social media. It got to the point I had to shoot you an email. What's wrong with this crazy girl, man? I can't get in touch with you in the social media, Facebook, Instagram. I thought she had me blocked on everything.
It was so funny. Any social media site I can get on, what you on? Next thing I know, friend request, Snapchat. I'm like, I ain't even have no Snapchat. He done downloaded.
Download out. Ooh, Snapchat, baby. Friend request sent. I said, man, your block game was strong, man.
But yeah, we don't do all that now, honey. Well, I'm going to block you for we stay together.
This email. Why did you block me? CC you. Okay.
And send.
Wait by the computer.
But anyway, back to them. So Riley did say he don't necessarily like the way he acted.
No, I think he did what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He had to put his foot down. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Violet should get away with stuff.
Yeah, he did what he's supposed to do, man. Because let's keep it real. He was rolling over for Violet, man. She was walking all over the dude, man. So he put his foot down. He had to use another woman to do it, but he did it regardless.
So Violet is out with her daughter Bao, and so she telling Bao all about what happened, everything, and that how she felt hurt, and he shouldn't have talked to her like that. You don't let nobody else come and tell you something. He wouldn't even let me get my point across. He just shut me down. And so she was like, she don't want no parts of that. So the daughter jumped in and said, listen, both of y'all adults, I think that y'all need to communicate and y'all need to talk. And she was like, she said her, everybody got a trigger. She said her ex-husband did her like that. Her ex-husband was listening to his mama when and I think something about having another child, and she said that she wanted a boy. And I think the mother-in-law was like, you gonna give me a boy? It was some to that degree. And she said her ex-husband did not, at that time, her husband did not step up and go to bat for her and jump in there and defend her. And that's the way she feel like that Riley didn't defend her against, Tiffany. So, she feels slighted.
Yeah, Yeah, it seemed like the daughter is is probably the most mature person in that group.
Okay.
Cause the daughter been dropping some knowledge. But no, it's like me personally, I think Riley needs to go ahead and move on.
I do too.
Okay.
The daughter was like, y'all need to communicate. Mama reached out to him. I'm not reaching out to him. He didn't reach out to me. I'm not reaching out to him. So then you go on the flip side where the producer's talking to Riley and he said, I don't know, I blocked. Like, have you heard from Riley? I don't know, I blocked her. And in fact,
he didn't block her fast enough though.
Why? She said that
Yeah,
text message.
he sent that text.
And then he blocked her.
Then he blocked it. Yeah, his feelings got hurt. He said, "Ooh, that was kind of cut. That cut kind of deep."
Well, first he said, I blocked her. I ain't read the text message. And then he said, I guess I should read it now, huh?
Yeah, then you read it.
Because she said, you're not a man.
You're not a man. You big, tall, and ugly, and old.
She didn't say all that.
She might as well.
And then at
the end of the text, she said, nah.
And so she said, she said all that stuff or whatever, and she said you didn't defend me and stand up for me. And then so he was like, well, it sounds like she don't want me to ask no questions. I can't be in no relationship like that. I can't even ask you no questions or nothing like that. Like you can ask, your family can ask me everything, but I can't ask you nothing, get my family to ask you nothing. So anyway, it seemed like just basically they both need to apologize. And,
yeah.
But they both said they ain't apologized.
Yeah, but this is all production right here, man. The production probably told the daughter, tell your mama she needs to apologize. And the production went and hired that guy, the taxi guy. Tell old Riley he needs to apologize.
O'Reilly. That's
O'Reilly
parts.
Yeah, she's gonna go tell Riley he needs to apologize. So now they both got to apologize to one another so they can stay on the show.
Yeah,
come on. It was so obvious.
It was because how that tour guide? Okay, so if y'all don't know that, Riley said, well, I'm in this city by myself. I want to get a tour, and they do the little bikes and stuff. So he get on the moped with the tour guide, which was totally weird and awkward.
Drive me around. Two grown men holding each other, man.
And Riley big, though.
Yeah, I know, man.
No little dude.
Well, I'm
surprised his bike didn't flip like that. You know what I'm saying? Get all that weight back there, because he is a big dude though compared to the look. Oh, that was offensive to you?
No.
Okay, then why you looking?
Well, why it should be offensive to me?
I don't know. Maybe you sticking up for big dudes or something. You like, don't you talk about us? So,
ooh, got your hair fixed. You think you all?
It's really not fixed. It's just blown out. So, anyway, tour guide, took them all around the city and all that stuff or whatever, which looked beautiful. And so anyway, he was like, "Hey, you want to come get some drinks?" I was like, "That's kind of weird."
Man, if you would did that in Atlanta. You got your feelings hurt, man.
Or maybe they would accept it. Right?
No, I'm just saying, if I was a taxi guy and you would ask me some drinks, man, I'll probably crack you across the head with the handlebars, man. Don't be asking me to come in and for some drinks after you've been holding me all night on the bike. So it's too intimate, man.
All right. Hey, you want to come in and I ain't got nobody else.
Yeah, you holding the man around his waist. He driving you around through the city and stuff. You see all this beautiful scenery and stuff, and it's all romantic. And after he get through driving you around on his bike, and y'all holding tight on him like that.
What's he holding tight?
I guess you got to hold tight on so you don't fall off.
I ain't see his hands on him.
Well, anyway, it don't matter. But look how your body was. Okay, so they still close and stuff. So after all that, you seem to see the city and all the scenery. And after all that, take the pictures and everything. Then he drops you all. Hey, before you go, you want to come in and get some drinks? That don't sound right, man.
It was a weird setup, but anyway, so as the guy obliged or whatever, he go in there and they
that make it even worse, man. Ooh, you get kidnapped quick.
Totally production. So they go in there, and so anyway, they drink, they smoke, and Riley starts sharing with him about what happened with him and Violet, and where they are. And the guy explained and said, well, in their culture, what I'm saying, when it comes to somebody communicating with them or talking to them like that, they prefer to talk to real family, so
Not make believe or that's my brother from the other mother type of family.
right.
That's not real family. And that's the thing about cultures, man. Oh, different cultures, man. You got to know the customs, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the customs, you can kind of be, stepping on toes. You know what I'm saying? And
I ain't see Violet said none of that. She didn't say. I don't.
I
Think
believe maybe she was too hot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she was too upset to say it. But yeah,
she could have. I could be wrong, yeah.
And maybe, but the thing is, if that's the case, yeah, Riley, you dropped the ball on this, man, because hey,
he said, got to be real family and everything. And he was like, oh man, she could have said that, but she was so busy arguing. Maybe I ain't listen. And he said, well, he said something about he blocked her, and then the guy said, what? She should block you.
But she did block him, though. She did.
Yeah.
The Riley said, the guy said, well, y'all need to unblock one another, apologize to her, give her a very sincere apology, and y'all need to see, go from there. If she takes you back, if she accepts your apology, but from that point on, y'all see what y'all can do, man. But yeah, you need to apologize. This is what the guy was telling Riley. You need to apologize to her, man, and go from there.
So anyway, of course Riley said, yeah, you're right. Maybe I was too harsh. Maybe I was too mean.
Yeah.
Maybe I was doing too much. I gotta apologize.
Yeah, I gotta apologize because I miss her big booty and stuff. He did say she had big booty. That's
he did. I know that's why.
Like you saying.
Yeah.
Said,
so of course, they gonna
get back. They gotta stay on the show.
Just like what's his name? The one that's going to what is
I forget his name. The one catfish guy.
Yeah, it started with a T.
Catfish. I call
Tyrell or something. He packing up his stuff and going to meet an imaginary person, or somebody said the real person. He going to meet them. I said, y'all really got to stay on the show for real.
I take my chance of getting kidnapped. Just stay on the show.
So anyway, let's move on to the next scene. Which one is the last one? Was Cleo and Christian. I don't know if this gonna work, honey. Then we see Cleo crying in the next episode.
I wonder what happened.
So they out shopping and everything, and so they sit down and they eat, and basically they talk about the night before where with her autism. Now, one thing Christian did say that he knew that she had autism, but he didn't know what it was like to be around her, so he actually got to see it in real life, and he see
Yeah, and I'm glad he kind of brought that up, because sometimes different people, when it comes to autism, they have different triggers. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know what a trigger was, and now he kind of understands what triggers her and what set her autism off. So I'm glad.
You had a brother that's
I have a brother that's he's non-verbal, but and
it's certain things that
set him off right. He got to have things certain ways, and you can't move it, and you can't bring new stuff in. So sometimes it could be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So to me, Chris is going to have to be very flexible when it comes to this. Dating somebody like that.
So they out eating, and they talk about their first date and how Christian was talking to the other ladies as we saw it, and she felt some type of way, not per se that he was talking to the other ladies, but it was like you wasn't including me in the conversation fast enough. Like you was talking to them, but then you said, hey, and here's my girlfriend. And she said, how would you feel if I did you like that, talk to a guy for a long period of time, and then later say that? And you say, you know what? Yeah, that's a good point. I was wrong in doing that, and he apologized.
That's one thing I like about Christian. When you call him out for something wrong, he see what he did wrong. He accepts it, the responsibility of it, and he hopefully he'll learn from it though. But yeah, I'm glad he's the type of guy, like, okay, he don't get upset when you call him out on his mistakes.
Yeah. She also said, also the place was too small. It was just so much noise and all that stuff. He said he feels like he kind of put a damper on it, on the thing, because I guess he kind of made it about himself. And she was like, no, in fact, she feels like she's a burden, because she feels like that people always have to change for her. and that's why she went to whatever place he wanted to go to, because she didn't want to feel like a burden or that she wasn't accommodating to him.
Yeah, and I get that, man. I understand, why she feels that way. But if a person like you, and if that person he's into you like that, he's gonna make accommodations for you. So
Or she.
yeah, or she, yeah.
Yeah, vice versa. So in the next scene, you got them going on a romantic dinner, which is at the house, because they feel like he was like, okay, now yesterday was, my thing or whatever. Now let's have some quiet here, intimate, free of noise and all that stuff or whatever. So that, they have a glass of wine. And, I think that she thought it was going to be something a little bit more romantic, like touchy feely. But he brought it. He said, I got a surprise for you. So he brought the virtual reality?
Yeah, video game.
Yeah. Did you put on your eyes?
Yeah, one you go, ooh, it's the devil. You remember when you played it?
And then he said, now listen, stay right here no matter what, because it can be so realistic that you know. So she stayed in that spot and she enjoyed it. And I think he was watching. He said, good game, babe. Do it. Blah, blah, blah. So, she had a good time.
I played that game.
You did?
Yeah,
I have put it on my eyes too, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's been the same since.
Yeah, witchcraft. I said, baby, it's witchcraft.
Who said that?
You did. I said, it's not witchcraft, baby.
I don't think I said witchcraft.
You said something like that. You come put on, it was the devil or something like that.
I said that. But yeah, I ain't saying witchcraft.
You just like the woman from Waterboy. Everything ain't the devil.
But yeah, I did put it. Did I put it on?
Yeah, you did. You did.
It did feel weird.
Yeah.
It really felt weird. I ain't been the right since. So anyway, I'm just playing. So anyway, so they get into bed. They get ready to go to bed, and so she thinking like, okay, when we're gonna be intimate, So she brought up the question like, we both attracted to each other, right? He was like, yeah, I'm definitely attracted to you. So but he was like, but if I want to take our time to be intimate. Of course, he said he don't know, what it's gonna be like of them, their two genders together. You know what I'm saying?
And trust me, that's an awkward position, man.
You said trust me like you've been there.
No, I ain't been there. No, let's keep that real. I ain't been there.
Let's keep that real.
No, I can kind of see. I said, let me shut my mouth. Because I can't get it.
But see, of course, we don't know if she's had, her genitalia changed or not.
Right.
What body part she actually had, because he didn't tell his friends, because he was like, that's her personal business. I'm not going to share it. So I think that she still has a male part, because to me, I think he would have moved a little faster.
My thing is this: if you so uncomfortable with her having a male part, why even date this person?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
It's one thing to fall in love with a person's personality and their character, and you like them as a person, but then there's other things that can you fall in love with the whole part of them. And if that part is like, because he never dated a transgender before, so it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be awkward.
It's like dating somebody out of your comfort zone. That's gonna be it's difficult. I dated somebody outside my comfort zone. Different race, you know what I'm saying?
That wasn't a different race, but honey, he dated somebody out his comfort zone because he wasn't used to this child. Let me tell you.
Used to what?
Totally out his comfort zone, but here we are.
I'm confused.
Get back to what you were talking about.
I'm just saying.
I dated another race and then somebody out of comfort zone. It's another race. Go ahead. I like your pork chops.
What you talking about?
Continue.
All I'm saying is it takes a special person to date outside your comfort zone. That's all.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, the pork chop was good one day.
I know they was. They definitely was. But anyway, let's get back to this. It's a side story that I ain't finna open up yet about it. Anyway, so he tells me, I dated some. So he dated a Caucasian woman. And we agreed that when we got married or started really being serious, like, we're not finna have the people that we dated out on our social medias no more. For what? For them to throw shade or to be petty or to do something crazy. So we decided to unfriend everybody. That's what he told me.
I did.
But then in the comments, he said something about he wanted some pork chop. Oh, Betty Sue done came out of here. So, you like my pork chop? I said, who it did? blow up, open the profile. Who this woman? And then he's like, oh, that's that. I thought we agreed we was
I did unfriend her, but she snuck through the cracks.
I bet she did. And so anyway, she tells me, you like, of course I didn't say nothing because she wouldn't talk to me and it wasn't disrespectful, so to speak. But, I was like, you handle it. So, he had to go in there unfriend and everything. So that's why it's always a running joke. You like my pork chop. So it's safe to say he liked my pork chops, honey. He just ate them yesterday and today, okay?
And you mad because I ate both of them.
He ate 4 pork chops. That's how much he liked them. All right, so let's get into it. Anyway, so let's get back to this. So he was saying that he don't come on to a woman first. He's used to a woman come on to him, which I thought was kind of okay. So she was like, in the confession, she was like, well, he said something about he's flirtatious and stuff like that because she told him, I don't come on to men. And so he said, well, I think we should just wait. Go ahead, because you wanted to say something about that. Like when he said he feel rejected if he said, well, I don't want to, kiss you first. Kiss you. And she said, we've already kissed. Well, that's true, but I don't want to like touch your booty and you tell me no and stuff like that.
And like I said, I understand what he's saying because, even though we kiss first, but I got to know how far I can go. You know what I'm saying? If I kiss you, I might want to, touch you or something like that. And we haven't touched before. And I don't want you to say, don't touch me. Because now you're going to put a pause on everything for me mentally. You know what I'm saying? And some guys don't like being rejected. In his head, by you telling him, don't touch me like that. In his head, that's rejection. That's a sign of rejection. So he don't want to take that chance. Oh, yeah, I understand we kissed, So now if I kiss you on the lip, okay, all right, okay. Now, what if next time we kiss, I want a little tongue? You might say no. That's okay, all right. So I feel rejected. You know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of thin. It's a thin excuse, but some guys, that's how they feel.
That's how you was on the second or third day when you tried to kiss me.
Yeah, what you talking about?
When you tried to kiss me and I turned to gave you the cheek.
You want to be honest with you? I'm going to be honest with you on camera, y'all. I knew you was going to do that. So I did it so you can go ahead and reject me on purpose so you can feel good about yourself.
Sure.
Okay.
Because the next day tells her, I'm in my feelings about yesterday. Yeah, got it. On that note, you guys, that's all we got. So, I'm liking this, even though some of y'all ain't watching like that. But I appreciate y'all got the numbers up.
Yeah, y'all stepped up last video. Yeah, we had 3 y'all.
Look, they heard, they ain't watching shit with your auntie, your cousin, your little baby brother, and everything. So, appreciate that.
3 of y'all to do that. That's sad, man.
I don't know if it be the thumbnail or what. Y'all know the thumbnail ain't got a whole lot to do with what we talking about. So, I don't know what thumbnail I'm put on here. What you think, baby? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We put catfish guy on there.
You're not on there.
I know.
On that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. As we say at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
No, let's put God first.
Deuces.
Hey.